Hey folks, how's it going? I was originally gonna start like maybe a few minutes ago, but then that song came up and I was like, oh, that's right, I really like this song. So let me bring my mic a little bit closer. But yeah, I really like that song, so I was just jamming out. But how is everybody today? It's been a minute since we've been online. I have been out touching grass, or at least been trying to touch grass. Um, Yesterday, we went on a hike early in the morning, and sometimes it's really good to be detached from the world, despite the fact that my phone kept blowing up in Discord, and I was just wondering why that was happening since we were in a place that didn't have the greatest service. I probably should have put it on silent, but I just was worried that it was something important. Anyways, how is everybody doing? And before you ask, this guy's coming on. So, you already know what that means. But I'll put it on a little bit later, because after a while, after 2 hours, it kind of hurts my head. But anyways, how is everyone doing? What have I been doing? School. School and comedy. And, stressing. It's not a hobby. It's not a hobby I recommend, but it happens. Oh, that's right. I've been reading. I read a book. And I love reading, but ever since I started going to college, I just could not read anymore because every time I read it instantly, like, it didn't, I don't know. It just wasn't the same. Like, reading for pleasure and then, like, having to read a textbook, I just could not separate the two, so I just stopped reading for pleasure when I was in college because I was already doing a lot of reading anyway. But now that well, I guess I'm back in college, but it's not the same. Oh my gosh. Online classes are so fun. They're so great. I don't have to put on a face for anything. I don't have to talk to people if I don't want to. The one drawback is that if I do have questions, I have a hard time wording my questions in emails or messages. That's like my only issue. Because, like, I feel like my tone is very off when I am sending messages. I'm very formal with my emails because I was taught that being formal was the best way to send messages. So, like, good evening, so and so. I am emailing you because of this issue that I am having. Can you assist me when you have time? Would you be able to assist me with this problem? This is my availability. Thank you. Or thank you and my name. Like, I start off all my emails like that because I thought that's what you were supposed to do. You're supposed to be straightforward and professional. Don't let your voice get in there. But, like, sometimes I'm worried that I don't sound very nice. That I just sound like a robot. Anyways, what else has been going on? My animals are doing well. They're finally shedding their winter coat, which means that they have been shedding. They've been, like, trying to cough, especially Boo. She's still young. She's still a year old into this world, and she's, like, starting to get little hairballs, and she's like, I'm not used to this, and I'm like, I know. So we're trying to help her out the best we can with the brushing if she can sit still. But anyways, engaging in hobbies. I've been playing the piano. It's been getting easier. It's a lot of fun. I started a new instrument, a cello. I produced a beautiful note and played a little chromatic scale for my very first time. I got to practice taking it out the case and putting it back in because that is a very, very delicate instrument. Almost just as delicate as a trombone, because, like, when you take the trombone out of its slide, any damage to it is fatal. And the same thing is with the cello, especially the bow. The bow is very fragile, so be very delicate. Anything else that has been happening? Yeah, actually, a lot of stuff has happened. It's just personal, so that's kind of what I got going on. In the meantime, I really have been touching grass. I haven't really been playing a lot of games, and well, actually, no, that's a lie. The other day, at least towards the end of the Steam Spring sale, I got a couple games that I saved it for, which was actually quite fun. I can't remember the last time I sat myself down and just really enjoyed a game for like just the experience, like going in without looking up anything, going in blind. It was a really, really nice experience. Like, I love playing games blind on my own time because I don't like to look like a fool on stream if I'm not getting something. But here, like when I was playing the game, I had like the privacy and I was with my partner. We were like enjoying it, and it was a lot of fun. I guess when I say playing games, I mean like this is a brand new game to me that I have never played or seen footage of before, and it was a nice time. It was nicely priced too. I played Boyfriend Dungeon. The price on Steam is like $20, but I got it for $5, which is a steal. If you're gonna get that game, I advise getting it during a sale. And also getting the game too. That was a lot of fun. I know it's an older game that came out a few years ago, but it's so much fun. It's so fun. It's so cool. And it's so direct, because I can't do anything without direct instructions. So it's a bit of a dating sim, and where you're seeing multiple people. And one of the issues that I have with games like that, like Date Everything, is that I am a monogamous person deep down. So typically, most dating sims I play, I just choose one person. However, in this game, my Boyfriend Dungeon, they specifically are like, I don't care if you're seeing other people or whatever. And they're like, no, it's okay to see other people while you're dating this one person. And with those instructions, like getting permission from the game so I'm not feeling uncomfortable in my own skin, was very, very helpful. So I really appreciate the devs for making it clear for little old me. And that made that game much more enjoyable. I think I dated every single person in that game except for one. I just decided to be his friend because he's not my type whatsoever. Actually, a lot of them weren't my type, but like I wouldn't know that unless I've like dated them, because like, you know, first impressions are like nice and all, and you kind of want to give them a chance, but then after like seeing them for a little bit, you're just like, no, I think we should be friends because I see you for what you are. I see why it didn't work out in your last relationship. Oh, and another thing is like, so like I'm older now, because I just turned 30, and now all the wisdom has kind of just it is drawn into my brain. So now when I'm playing these dating games, I'm like in the mind of an adult. So if I'm like, if in the game there's like this 20-year-old who's interested, and I was just like, excuse me, you're still in diapers. Like, where's your mom? Do you need help finding your parents? It didn't help that they sounded really young too. Like, they sounded really young. And I was just like, wow, I feel like a parent. Like, this kid in the game didn't even know how to boil an egg. That's what I mean. It was crazy. But it was still fun nonetheless. I really enjoyed it. Really good animation. I loved the sprite there were no sprites in this game, but I love the art. So most people were pretty cool. Here, let me mute really quick. Okay, just gotta make sure that everything is okay. Wow, that's not very fun. Let me see. Right now, for those of you who are here, the last time I played a game, it was Pokemon Emerald. I was trying to get through the game with like a really bad team on purpose, and then the game like kind of glitched out and crashed on me in a way that I was not expecting. And I didn't like that because you have to watch it for yourself. There was nothing I could do about it. It glitched out and got locked in its own little dialogue loop. And there was nothing I could do to break it except exit the game. And it didn't help that I didn't save either. So we can't finish the game. Like, I legally can't finish the game. I tried it off stream and it didn't work, so we're not gonna be playing that game anymore. Alrighty, so I've been like agonizing over what to play. Just thought I'd catch everybody up on what I was doing. So, oh my goodness. I am still so tired. Morning streams, they are killing me. They are like high-key killing me. Every time I think I can do it, I can't. I've also been like very busy these last few weeks, and I don't, and like a schedule is just something that I aspire to follow. Doesn't, like, following that strict schedule is so difficult for me. But we shall see. I'm like, what should I play? The only other game that I've been in the middle of was Sonic, which is fine. I just, I would also like to stream Boyfriend Dungeon. I think that'd be very fun to stream on stream. Stream on Steam. Let me see. Yeah, that's what we got going on so far. Okie dokie. So let me go get that settled. Alright. Do. Let me pause the music. Let the music play. Oh, that's right. It's been a while since I've done this. Are you going to be small or do I need to adjust? There we go. Yeah, I kind of do need to adjust a little bit. Anyways, let me know if it's too loud and I will do my best to lower the music or whatever I need. Okay, so the last time I remember, we, oh, that's right, we left on Pumpkin Hill. We left on a good note. Wow, I'm so good. Okay, wait, no, that's not what I want. I wanted story mode. Oh, I know. Oh, okay, we just finished Pumpkin Hill. Never mind, I hate what I did. I hate what I've done. Because I hate this mission. I hate this map. It's so annoying. Alright, how do I play again? Never mind, I'm just committing a bunch of crimes. Destroying all these cars. I am so disrespectful and rude. Oh, yeah, look. My 8-year-old. Oh, so close. But it's fine. We were supposed to do that. Because we got the booster. And now we can do that. Which is really fun. No. Okay. Ooh. The government has so much money to dispatch all these robots. That's so crazy. Yeah, trying to move fast in this level is unfun. Oh, that's right. I think there's like also like another secret thing that I can unlock here. I think it's like the Mystic Melody, maybe? Oh! I was trying to take the easy way. Wow, they really hurt me. Did y'all see that? Also, I just realized that this map is very similar to Radical Highway. Oh my god, what if it is Radical Highway? That's incredible. It's incredible game design. Love it! Eh. Excuse. Oh, I thought I destroyed you. Okay, that's fine. La, 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 la. Nope, I can't destroy that thing. Okay, that's fine. Hello? Okay, turn that switch off. I gotta run up here. Listen, listen. I'm just an 8-year-old fox. Relax, everyone needs to chill. Is this the area that has it? Yes, it is. I see that behind it. I don't know if you see it too, but I saw it. So... Oh. I don't have the Mystic Melody, but if I had it, that's where I would go. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Aha. Ooh, speed strats. I'm speed running. That's all I got. Stop. Nothing makes me more upset than when I get hit and lose all of my rings. The government needs to fix these roads. I am a disgruntled citizen. I am dissatisfied with the work. Is this where my tax money is going? Speaking of taxes, oh my god, it feels so good to be done with them. They daunt me every single year. I remember when I first did them, like, I learned how. It was awful, because I was like, what is all this? What do you mean? How many miles did I log into my car for the entire year? You think I keep track of that? Well, see, that was me trying really, really hard. Whatever. Hello. Hi, Alex. How are you? It's been a minute. Ooh, the aquatic mine. My favorite backtrack with the worst level. Anyways, it has been a long time. It's good to see you. Okay, I'm already on the track to an A rank. Right eye, the jumbo face. So here's what we're doing today. We're playing a little bit of Sonic. And... oh, there it is. Yep, we are on track. And... oh, I got a beep. That's cool. Let me find another computer. Yeah, it really has. I'm usually busy this time of week, but this week my mom's on spring break and I'm chilling out, and I'll get back to recording construction stuff next week. Ooh. What unboxing the Stu Beam? Ooh, that's good. Oh, that's right. Some people have just started their spring break. My spring break was over, I think 2 weeks ago. My spring break was so, it was so early. Let me see. Well, that's fun. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, no. That's not it. But yeah, oh, that's right. Easter is coming up for those who celebrate. Is anyone doing anything special? I'm not really doing anything special for Easter this year. At least I don't think so. I might see family, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's change it. It's typically how universities do it. My mom works in the school system, so he should do the spring break later. It's actually closer to Easter. That's where you know what? And then it's weird because I'm also in I'm taking a college class. I would have thought they also would put me in a later spring break, but that's fine. It's honestly, it's not. I'm taking one online class. I don't really need a spring break, but it is nice to go a week without having to worry about the little assignments that I do. I like my class that I'm taking. I feel so smart. Okay, we are getting close. Aha! Oh. Let me see. Come on, come on. Okay, and... Radical! Alrighty, let's see. We got one more emerald to find, and we are doing amazing. Star-shaped brick room. Whatever that means, we're gonna figure it out together. But yeah, I guess I have been chilling. I recently I was streaming, and then I also took another what is it? Another mini hiatus, just because I needed to go out and touch grass. It's good to touch grass sometimes and go out into the elements, because the world's a little tough. I don't know. The world was always bad, but sometimes it feels like it's extra bad in some ways, and I'm just kind of like, all right, I've had enough of this world. I'm fed up with this world. But yeah, it's like that sometimes. I can't open that. But in the meantime, I just do what I can. All I can do is, yeah, that's literally all we can do. I can do all I can. I try to donate and just be aware. Okay, so we should be getting close. I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe it's in here. Okay. Completely agree with you. That's why I hadn't really started yet, because I've been busy recording the construction documentary thing. Ah, very cool. I see. Well, I guess I won't be getting that A rank anytime soon. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, well, I do need to go in there. Or can I? Yeah. Oh, it's this. Okay, well, don't mind me. I'm just gonna take off my headphones because I gotta go underwater for this segment. And, I don't like the sound of drowning, or the drowning music, so I'm just gonna kind of avoid that. La 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 la. Come on! Oh my gosh! Okay, we made it. The air necklace. Okay, so we made it. And this allows us to breathe underwater. We definitely got some rare unicorns in the construction world on the free build. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. If you could explain it to me. Okay, so now I am really close to the emerald, but where? Come on. Let's dive. An aquatic mine. Once was a coal pit, but now it's a water ride. We did it. Almost 6 minutes. Like, we got some oddities that you don't see much, especially on a school rebuild site. Okay. I see. D for darn. It's fine. It's fine. We got the whatever, the emblem. Okay. Okay. I got it now. We're learning in the capital city. Come on, Amy, hop in. Right? There are a lot of police out there when you don't need them. And then they never catch the people who do need to be caught. Our school intersection that I live around the corner from, nobody follows the stop sign. And it's like, wow. Incredible, incredible work. I couldn't be so bold. They call that the justiceism. What are these three idiots doing? Alright, we're gonna stalk the president. That's our objective now. Tails the fox. We are stalking the president. Oh, Tails ain't coming back. Tails is not coming back for you. Alright, well this is one of the easier ones. I really remembered enjoying this level as a child. Wow, I've only been streaming for 30 minutes. Incredible work. Alrighty then. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, let me, I want to talk about the book that I just read. That literally gave me an existential crisis. So I've been advised to, or not advised, but I guess recommended to read Octavia B. Butler? Octavia Butler. I can't remember what her middle initial is, but and I'm someone, I like to read books that are fun. Like, that kind of make me laugh. I like satire. And I kind of just like things that make me laugh, so I don't want to really read anything dramatic because my life is a drama. And drama's everywhere on the news, so it's like I read to escape, not to be more sad. And this book was anything but funny. It wasn't awful, it was really hard. Because when I read books, I always take away like the theme, like you know, kind of like the point of the book, right? But sometimes books are just stories, and that's really hard for my mind to get around because I feel like there has to be an explanation of why this happened. But it doesn't always need to have an explanation. Sometimes the author just wants to write a story, even if it like doesn't mean anything, but sparks a lot of commentary. And to me, that's like very hard. The story was hard, and then just understanding the commentary behind it was even harder. I was just like, there has to be a reason why it was like this. There has to be a reason why this book was written. But it wasn't anything like that. Anyways, I think we're done with the level. We got a forwarder, the Peterbilt logging truck, and one of the largest tandem rollers ever made. Oh, wow. I gotta look that up. A tandem roller. I think I know what that means. But the book I read was called Kindred, and... Oh, I got an A. Okay. As I expected. Just as I suspected. Yeah, it was a hard book. It was a hard book. Essentially, oh, minigame kart racing 2-player versus is now available. That's good. Alright, what else is happening in our story? We found the president. We got on the highway and found him. The country is in turmoil because half the moon got blown up. An emergency meeting has been called. Okay, we'll wait for the president to speak, Mr. President. Spare me the details. Exactly what is it that you want? No!
No way!
Okay, sorry about that. It's just, I specifically streamed a little bit later, like a half hour later. It's 10 a.m. my time. But because like on, what is today? Wednesdays? Wednesdays are days where the people come in and they blow all the leaves and they clean the streets and everything. I thought they were done, but then they came back around and I was like, no, it's so loud. I specifically waited for you all to finish so then I could start streaming. It's got the round cylindrical barrel thing on the front and on the back, but this one, imagine the barrels being about the size of trash cans and... Oh yes, I know exactly what those are. I did not know the technical term. Ooh, I hate this level. I hate everything about the desert. I hate desert levels. They're not charming. They're not fun. This gave me like an irrational fear of quicksand, and I had no idea that quicksand was going to matter so little in my adult life. There was never going to be an instance where I would be stuck in quicksand. Are you kidding? But no, this game did it for me anyway, and any other game that took place in the desert. Wasted my time and energy. I could have been fearing something else. Like capitalism. Ah, I can never bypass that dude. That's fine. We'll just... What's over here? Oh no, it's just a penguin. Okay, silly me. Trying to be curious and explore. Anyways, that's really cool, because every time I see that thing in cartoons, someone always gets smushed. The first cartoon that comes to mind is Ed, Edd n Eddy. I think they were like running for like free Jawbreakers or something. Oh, whoops. Hello? There we go. Oh yeah. Oh look, I love like the old-fashioned enemies in this game. That's fun. No, what's going on? Wow, that was a close one. No, I died anyway. No, I had it. I was gonna run this whole level without dying, but I failed. But anyways, going back to the book I read that gave me an existential crisis, it's called Kindred. It's just a book on commentary about what would happen, or like what does happen when this happens and stuff like that. premise, this young black woman gets teleported back into the past, back when slavery was prevalent, and she has to survive by essentially playing the role. And her husband is white and accidentally got caught up in one of those summons, so they had to like play the role and everything, and she just has to like figure out why she is being summoned back to those time periods. And it is a hard read. It is hard. It wasn't anything like I thought it was going to be. They're like, oh my gosh, you should read this. You should read this author. And I was thinking like, oh, a fun little story. Oh my gosh, I couldn't have been more incorrect. Anyways, I will leave my personal opinions because I don't wanna slander the book. Because like I guess you could say like it's really well written, and just like I said, the point of the book is that like, what if you had to do that? What if you were caught in a situation where you got summoned back in time against your will and you had to survive? What would you do? Would you be able to do it? And stuff like that. And then when you get back to your own time, like, how do you readjust back into society? And stuff. And there are heavier, much heavier themes in there. That book is not for the weak. It is not for the weak. And, I wouldn't say that I was weak, but if it wasn't for the fact that it had an audiobook with it, I probably would have been too weak to read it. But this is one of my favorite levels. Despite me griping about the desert earlier. But I like this level because of the music, the graphics. I mean, I don't like all of this level, I only like some of it. And this also provides me with one of the best power-ups that Sonic can get. There we go. Like, this book messed me up so much that I immediately called my mother when I finished. I was just like, did you like this book? Because I have some I have some thoughts. And then she brought a perspective to me that it's like, oh, my money. Oh, I had it. I really did. There we go. I made it. Yeah, she helped me look at it from a different perspective of like, you know, the commentary part. So, it definitely helped broaden my perspective. Otherwise, I would have just been angry at it, like, why am I reading this? Alright, I gotta excuse. No, get off. No, stop! My money. I'm working hard. Yeah, one of the very first games I learned how to play on my own was Sonic 2. Ooh. Oh, that's so precious. I don't remember what Sonic game I played. I think. Oh no. I don't remember. I don't know exactly what my first Sonic game was. I don't know if it was like the 2D or what, or if it was like Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. Come on. I can hear the clock. Dodging all these ghosts. Ooh. Alright then. Come on. Ooh, I made it! Okay, yeah, that's the part of the level that I don't like anymore because I don't like timed events. Anything that is timed stresses me out. hit that switch and you only got 30 seconds to do it. Or whatever. Ew. Oh, I didn't get the life. It's fine. Come on! We did it. No! We made it. We made it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Sorry, I'm locked in. I am so locked in. Okay, we did it. We beat the game. I think probably the two worst books I ever read was Red Givers and the other Half-Lives. Huh, I've never heard of those books. Let's see. C means for can do it. I'm trying to think of one of the worst books I've ever read. Stargirl. There's a book called Stargirl, and it's... I don't know why I said it like that. Stargirl. And, I didn't like the book because it took place in, like, Arizona in a high school, kind of like in a deserty location. Again, I hate the desert. And... yeah, it's about this dude, I don't know, and his friends. They were, like, kind of like in a small town... and I hate this Knuckles level. And like, it's a small town vibes where, you know, it's a small town, they don't really like change. And so then this girl moves in to town, and she's like very loud and expressive. She's not, oh, camera gloves, yeah. She's not loud in volume, but she's loud in her expression. Her clothes, her ideals, her beliefs. Like, she's just like a girl with like she's very, very open-minded, but no one else was as open-minded as she was. And so like the main character, the dude, he liked her. He like developed a crush on her. He kind of liked that she was like, that she was different. However, for some reason, like, they, in the school, they had this thing called the silent treatment, where if you are way too different, then everyone in the school is just gonna ostracize you and, give you the silent treatment. They're not gonna acknowledge you. Oh, I just got hit by fire. Love that. And that kind of bothered me a lot, because it's just like, okay, all these students here just as a hive mind collectively just stop talking to you just because you're too different. But I guess that's commentary on like how much people fear change, I guess. And like I remember at some point he was upset with her. He's just like, why can't you be like the other girls? And it's just like, well, it's because I'm myself. Isn't that enough? And he was just like, no, I mean, like, the other girls at this school, they wear, like, big hoop earrings, and they dress like this, and they talk like that. And so then, one day, she decided to... She came to school, like, the next day, and, really changed up her whole look. Like, she tried to fit the mold. And, yeah, at first he was, like, happy, but then, I guess, like, realized that, like, it wasn't her, and then, at some point, he started getting the silent treatment because he was, I don't know, involved with her. Oh, that's one key that I just found. And it was just bizarre. And like he asked her to the dance, and then he took it back because he couldn't handle being ostracized. And I don't know, he apologized and said, I'm sorry, I tried to change you. And then she was like really sad, and then she moved away. And that was it. Like, and then like life goes on, I guess. I didn't like that story. I just really didn't like it. I was just like, what do you... I didn't like how they were ostracized, and I was just like, wow, they really took that to the extreme, huh? Small town vibes. Man, they suck. Okay. I feel like I have been wandering around in this area for 5,000 years. And I know that I haven't gotten through the whole place because, like, it has a map. But, ugh. Okay, so now I'm in the green room. Ugh. Come on. I haven't gotten so much as, like, a peep. Wow, what a trap. Alright, and I'm not even getting any hints. Oh, we finally got something. We finally got something. I've been mulling over this level for, like... Where are you at? The last 4 minutes, I told a whole story. Come on. Is it up here? Alright, camera. Alright, calm down, camera. Calm down. There it is. I see it. There's the scarabs. Here it is. Alright. Yeah, I can't lie. That kind of is what happened to me a lot, especially during, like, college years. Wait, really? That's awful. Wait, really? That's awful. That's really awful. What do you mean? People just wouldn't, like, talk to you? I guess I'm not like saying that it's unheard of when some people don't talk to you. I was just thinking about like the whole school. Like all the kids in school just refused to like say anything. And like the only reason that they managed to communicate with other people again was at the dance. He asked her to the dance, but then when he started getting ostracized, he couldn't handle it, so he didn't want to take her to the dance anymore. So she went by herself and dressed herself all nice, and then she started dancing all by herself. And the book specifically said nobody knows how it happened, but people just started dancing with her. And then, yeah, didn't solve like the issue, but like I guess it just shows that being yourself is just the way to go. Like always stay true to yourself. But yeah, regardless, the story made me sad. I was not a fan. Yeah, they were too busy with their own lives to take time out of the day, hang out with me, or do anything. I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry that happened. So we are in the green room. We gotta get to the red room. Gosh, what was the other book that I didn't like? Oh, I remember a book that I hate. A book that I just hate with every fiber of my being. Has anyone ever heard of the series A Court of Thorns and Flowers? Talk about garbage. Oh my gosh. I hate those kind of stories. Like, there's nothing worse than when a woman author hates women and just writes women in the worst way possible in the book. It was so... I don't know. It was not good. It was not a good read. I don't even recommend it. Don't even bother. And if it wasn't for the fact that I got that book for free, like read it online for free, I would have been way more angry about it. Let me see. Are you... Oh my gosh. And I know like some people like that stuff. Like books like that. Like, I don't know. They derive pleasure from it, but like I honestly was not, I couldn't even be bothered. And then... Is it this? Where is it? Hello? 2 bugs who gather in 2 trees. Okay, 2 bugs. 2 in the bugs. Where are they? Wait, it went red for a second. Where are 2 bugs? Is it in here? Oh, it... Okay. I'm just happy to be out of there. That took me nearly 10 minutes to do, and I hated all that. I'm not a fan of authors who feed stereotypes. Like, oh, and I got a D? Not even an E? Hey, we're winning. No, they're back. Okay, well, if you hear, like, the blower, like, ooze and the people out there, I'm very sorry. Blah, 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 blah. Just... Oh, bucket. Oh, no. La, 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 la. Okay, hello? Oh, I died. My, thing wasn't kicked in. Okay. Not a fan of authors who feed stereotypes like I was, But shut up, I know how to play the game. Okay, fine. It couldn't be that easy. Anyways, like I was reading this one book where this woman pretended to be blind, and it's like you could then come to find out she wasn't blind at all. It was just kind of like you've got to be kidding me. I hate those kind of stories because there's no reason for it. It's so disrespectful. It's just like in video games or whatever, like or like anime. Like I'm looking at Danganronpa, Despair Girls. Where the big baddie was this little girl, this little manipulative girl who was in a wheelchair, only to be revealed that she was never disabled at all. And it was the worst. I hated that. And then more to the point, the reason why she did that was to get attention. And I hate that even more. So yeah, that was messed up. I hate that. I ended up not continuing the story because I got so angry about that stereotype thing. Honestly, as you should. It is not worth the read or the time. It's not even interesting either. It's just unfun. What? Alright. I think you got like 2 more hits in you. Yes? Little ghost. They couldn't find better sound effects for this ghost. They couldn't make this ghost look terrifying. He didn't scare me as a child. He just made me uncomfortable and I didn't like it. Alright. It just makes me laugh. Hi, Blue Thunder. How are you? I am good. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. Last night my partner and I, we watched the movie Goat. That was produced by Steph Curry, and we loved it. It's such a good movie. It was so good. It was unapologetically black, and I love that. Okay, I got 1 more hit for this guy. For this little idiot. Yeah, it was a great movie. Love the animation. Absolutely love the characters. Movie made us laugh so hard. It was good. It was very good. Good story. Yeah, the process of returning it was too much trouble, so I just decided, well, okay, I'll just undownload it and ignore that it exists. blacklist the book, just put it on a Reddit thread and just be like, don't read this book because of all these problematic themes. Well, I actually thought he was gonna get me. I'm okay watching Tokyo crossover special with One Piece. Oh, that's fun. Speaking of anime, I have been on an old anime kick because is everyone here familiar with the show Malcolm in the Middle? Because like in the beginning of the intro, there's like a quick blip of an anime that nobody knew the name of. I found it and watched it, and it was the worst anime you've ever seen, but it was so funny because it took itself so seriously. It's called Nazca, and Nazca is the best anime I have ever seen. It cracked me up. It was so funny. And now, like, it only had 12 episodes. Like, it's very old. It was on VHS and everything. It was really bad, but we loved it. And now there's a Nazca-shaped hole where my Nazca-shaped heart should be. So I've been, like, on the grind trying to find an older anime that's just as ridiculous. And the closest one I found so far was Here is Greenwood. I am the Eggman, that's what I am. I am the Eggman with the master plan. I am the Eggman. I can't believe this song is a parody. And us as children would have never known because we weren't in that time. Anyways, how are you doing today? I'm doing alright. I'm quite tired actually. But I wanted to try my best to stay awake. And, come on. Come on. Can't believe that happened to me. I've fallen. And I can't get up. Okay. So if you, like, recognize this boss... Oh my god. Alright. I'll just be really bad at this boss battle. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? And, come on! This is infuriating. Come on. Let's take it slow. Let's take it slow. Okay. Those were some pretty cool dance moves. Okay, come on, please. Pretty please. That's what we were trying to do the whole time. Ah! Wow. This boss is really disrespectful. It's actually getting on my nerves. I didn't realize it didn't have any rings either. That's not very good. Okay, I will read the ments in a second. This boss is like, it has my full attention. There we go. Yeah, me too. I want to bang my head against the wall as well. Alright, one more hit and call this a life. I love the little dance moves, they're so dumb. What, you thought that was cool? Alright, no. Okay. I'm glad that's over, because that was really annoying. Anyways, yes, I know Malcolm in the Middle, but I've never seen the show. I never got to play these later Sonic games. I stopped at Sonic and Knuckles Super Blast. Personally, I feel like the older Sonic games were much harder than these 3D ones. just because the format is so different. I think I much preferred Mario games just because of the simplicity of it being like, it's very linear as opposed to Sonic where you can finish the level in multiple different ways. And then sometimes they had really hard puzzles, and I didn't know what to do about that, so... We are in space. Wow, space. We're gonna hit an asteroid. Excuse. Is everyone okay? I just realized there's no subtitles. Wow, that was so funny. That was so stupid. They didn't even have subtitles. But anyways, I can basically translate what happened. Oh, watch out, we're gonna hit that boulder. Oh, that asteroid. Oh no, is everyone okay? Oh no, the Master Emeralds, they're falling out. Knuckles. I gotta go get them. Knuckles. Stupid. Don't go. And then they're like, oh no, we're losing control. I know there was a master to figure out Sonic puzzles. I wish my older brother was a master at Sonic puzzles. But at least I had Zelda. Zelda had great puzzles. Wow, an arc that's not used anymore is called an abandoned arc. Innovative. Quite innovative. Looks like Metroid. Incredible. Incredible work. Okay, but why not make clones of it? Like, why not create more fake emeralds? Alright, there we go. Bye, girl. Okay, then why are you here? If it were up to me, and the heroes, I was just like with the heroes, I would let them do their thing. I would go sit down, have some tea, let the guys handle everything. Ow, stop. This game is not being very nice to me. And if it's not nice, then some consequences, some things are about to happen. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. We are coming on to the end of this game so far, and the levels are about to get really long. So if I'm like locked in for an X amount of time, that's just me really focusing. Uh-oh. Alright, I got sucked into space, but that's on me. That's fine. Should have known better than to, you know, be in space anyway. Ah, come on. Tricky. They put those bombs attached to the doors, so I would get sucked out into space. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Music is quite good though. Ooh, I was talking to my partner about music that I really liked, and how the difference between Mario and Sonic music is that, you know, I love rock, And the difference between you know, Sonic music and Mario, or even Zelda. Zelda and Mario are kind of like of the same ilk. So, oh, there we go. Mario and Zelda, their music is more orchestrated, orchestra focused, and come on. I hate these chaos things so much. And Sonic music is like, it's like really good guitar, they shred. So that's really fun. And a lot of Sonic music has like lyrics to them, which is really cool. Because if it has lyrics, then that's basically a song that you can hear on the radio. Yes? Stop! I don't know my last checkpoint. No. Very true. Of course, the music is pretty good for all Sonic games. I think it's really fun. There's a song by Too Mellow called Life on the Line that actually samples music from this game. From a shadow level called Radical Highway. Yes. I'm so stupid. I went in a giant circle thinking that I was doing something. Okay. I can't believe I was tricked by this game made for children. Alright, come on. Let's see. I just want to get through the level. I don't care about anything else. I'm not 100%ing this game. It's like borderline impossible, and I'm not doing it. Oh, come on. Oh. What's over there? Did I lose? Oh no. There's something down here. Oh, this leads to nowhere. Okay, I love that for me. I am lost. I am officially lost. Okay, let's see. I hit the switch. Now I should be able to do it. Okay. So back in the day when the original Sonic games were out, music was also extremely... Aha, the bazooka. It was heavily orchestrated. No lyrics, but the songs themselves were like very fun because they had beats to them that you could actually kind of dance to. And some of the bass lines and other instruments were really intricate. Very true, because back then when they had limited resources and they had to keep you engaged into the game, when you got frustrated, games were much harder back then. They focused on the music. And a lot of the composers were influenced from a lot of music from their time. You know, like 80s, disco. There's actually a YouTube video that has like, come on. That has a bunch of samples of like Sonic music. So like for instance, if you hear a Sonic song, like from the older Sonic games, and it sounds like this song, that's because it was. All the songs like from the 80s were inspired by it. So it was a really cool video that went over all the 80s music that got incorporated into Sonic music. And that's why Sonic music really slaps. It's really good. I could listen to that on the radio. As much as I love Mario and Zelda music, they don't have the kind of music that I would exactly would like to listen to on the radio. If it's just like long ballads, no lyrics or anything like that. So, wow. I got attacked. Sorry, I'm speed running. Ooh, that was a close one. Almost didn't make that. Also, again, I apologize for like the consistent beeping. That's just what Tails is designed. Tails and Eggman. Personal favorite song is Chemical Plant in the second one. Oh, Chemical Plant is a classic. Chemical Plant is a classic. I also like I like the aquatic ones. Honestly, I like all the music. Uh-oh, not the Chow World. No, we're not doing the Chow World yet. Yes, exit from the Chow Garden. Okay. Alrighty. I am quite tired. What happened to Amy? What do you mean what happened to Amy? The both of you idiots left her behind. Of course she got kidnapped. She's literally 12. Ugh, these children. Meteor herd. Oh yeah, this is the perfect place for me to stop because I'm not about to find 3 emeralds in space right now. I don't care if you do have a catchy theme song. Like, it almost makes me want to stay, but it doesn't. And that's the power of video game music. So let me exit out of here. Live and learn. Hanging from the edge of tomorrow. Alright, let's see. Fun stuff. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I am quite tired. Trying to do like these morning streams, they do take a significant amount out of me. And I got a lot to do today. Tonight is like, I'm performing this evening, because, you know, Wednesdays I normally don't stream, but I was awake, so I take my partner to work on Wednesdays, typically, and I try hard to stay awake afterwards, but a lot of times I end up falling back asleep. And then waking up at 11, feeling bad about myself for not staying up, so it's what happens when coffee doesn't do anything, or caffeine in general. Ugh. Sometimes I wish coffee could do something to me so I could like stay awake. Could you imagine what kind of person I'd be if I could just stay awake? I'd be unstoppable. But now I got the ADHD and now like I literally cannot absorb any kind of energy unless like I eat food or I take vitamins. And sometimes even like the combo of the two doesn't even work. Yeah, anyways, that's a lot of hogwash, a lot of nothing. Let me see. Also, nobody really streams this early in the morning either, or early in the day, because it's not the morning anymore. Yeah, most people I know like stream at night now. Or they've always like streamed in the late afternoon, and I typically stream like in the dead of night. But I kind of need my evenings to myself now, so that's why that changed. It also makes me feel more productive. Makes me feel like I'm doing more with my day when I stream. Because then, yeah, that's done. Like, it's done. And then, yeah, I complete my other chores. Like today, I think I need to go grocery shopping. And that's gonna take a minute because it needs to be done. So, if that's the case... if I'm not up tomorrow, then I will see everyone when I see you. Thank you all so much for coming on out and hanging out with little old me. You could always be hanging out elsewhere, but you decided to be here, and that means a lot to me. So I will see you all a little bit later. Maybe sometime this week. I don't know. In the future. I will see you all later. And good to see everyone. Remember to drink water. Remember to drink water and to visit my other socials. I got the House of Voices up there and started. Let me market myself. I'm not used to marketing myself. I always forget how. But anyways, on my YouTube channel, that's where these streams, these VODs are typically going. And then I have the House of Voices that is also gone up, where basically it's like a very chill channel where I kind of put people to sleep. That's like the point of the channel. So let me do the streamer thing and do that, and then I will see you all later.